Ready?
Yep.
Go. Yeah. Let's just see how long this comes from.
Okie dokie, very good evening everybody. And guess what, we're back again. We just can't get enough. The sun's shining, so we're out. We'll have another hour or two. So thank you for joining us. There's a few in the chat already. We've got Marjolaine, one of our moderators. Hiya Marjolaine, how are you doing? Across the scene, Holland. We've also got Alexander Elliott. How are you doing, Alexander? Jim T, hello to you. Willie1590, hello. Camel Colbus, hello. Bob, I'm Imam Travels, how are you doing? Down there in Addingham. Rob Smith, hello. Alexandra Wood, Cafe Spotter, Rainer, how are you doing? Martin Naylor, Michael Plummer, good evening to you all. So hopefully we're going to get a nice stream. The sun's out, broken clouds, there's aircraft on the way. We have an EasyJet A320 Neo which is already in. Tony Else, good evening to you. Our one and only first class member. Yeah, thank you, Tony. Your support is much appreciated, as is everybody else's. It's very kind of you all. So just landing, we had the Aer Lingus ATR from Belfast. That was one of the British registered ones. Golf Charlie Mike Juliet November. And later in the stream we have an EasyJet taking off. We've got a Wizz inbound. I think the Wizz is an A321 tonight. Tom's showing me pictures on flight radar. That's all. There's plenty of planes heading this way. We've got Wizz, Ryanair, Jet2, Jet2. So there's plenty coming. Oh yeah, another Aer Lingus as well. And hopefully we'll get a few departures as well. The Wizz is Hotel Alpha Lima X-Ray Bravo, and that's halfway across the North Sea at the moment, so that's not too far away. And we have Tom with us tonight. I missed Tom last night. It was hard work on my own, Tom. Was it? Yes. So yeah, Tom's doing the camera, and I'm going to try and keep my eye on the chat group to keep looking at what you've all got to say. A few more people with us in the chat. Jake Meyer, good evening. Wonderful walks, hello to you. Tom, we've got a little aeroplane coming out of multi-flight. Oh, this is better, I can just tell him what to do. Tom, point the camera that way. Tom, zoom in. Oh, this is much better. Tom, I'm going to sit down. Right. Tom, I'm going to shut my eyes and go to sleep for a bit. Danny Jones, good evening. Alex Stott, hello to you. Stuart Lawson, hello. And CK UK, how are you doing? I'm recognising a lot of these names from Instagram as well, so thanks for following us. We'll try and add some content on there and use it as a platform to announce when we're streaming as well. And, I do take quite a few photographs, so I'll put them on there. Okay, this looks like a little Cessna. Could be one of our based Cessnas. So I'll tell you when it gets a bit nearer. Certainly sounds like a Cessna. It is one of our based ones. Bravo Alpha Echo Oscar, sorry. Robert Smith says, what's the banging noises in the background? It's guns. The Russians are coming. I think it's where they do clay pigeon shooting up on somewhere up around the Chevin area. Yeah, they're popping away. Sam's Planes and Trains, very good evening to you. How are you? Maruda, hello. David Illingworth, hello to you. Maruda, watching over in Harrogate. That's interesting. Danny Jones says the Ryanair this morning, EIDCL, I think that was, that used to be in the Dreamliner colours, is now painted as a normal Ryanair, so... I used to like that colour scheme, Danny. Wow, good morning, Sarah Jane. Wow, across in Australia. Wow, and it's already Wednesday morning out there. Oh, nice to have you with us. What time in the morning? Are you up late, or have you started your new day? Right round the other side of the planet. Wow. Stephen Jones, Danny's dad, hello to you. It's a family gathering. Your son's in there somewhere. Peter Griffin, hello. Oh, Papa Kilo, good evening. How are you, pal? Miss Freddie Mercury, hello to you. Thank you for your kind comments on Instagram. Ian Meadows, good evening. Do we ever get Dreamliners in Leeds? There has never been a Dreamliner on the ground in Leeds. The closest we got, and I know this because I was stood at the end of 3-2 waiting for it to land, was a British Airways 787-800, and it did a low approach and go around, but it was very, very low cloud and it never even came below the cloud base, so I never saw it, and it was only a few hundred feet up as well, so that's the closest we've got. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing. Nicholas Taylor in Leamington Spa, good evening. Richard Jones, hello. Dublin. David Link, hello. Mark Hughes watching across in the USA in Connecticut, hello. Okay, I think I've caught up in the chat there. If I've missed anybody out, just give us a shout, give us a slap. Okay, so the Ryanair that's just pushed back, where's it going, Tom? Is it Dublin? Is it Dublin? Is it Max? Yes, IFV. So the Ryanair that's just pushed back is a 737 MAX that's going to Dublin, and it's EIIFV, one of the newer ones. Amish, hurry, hello to you. It says BA is due to start operations down to Heathrow again in, when does that say? From November. Well, I hope that's right. That's the first I've heard of that one. They'll be very welcome back. Patrick, hello. Sorry if I've missed you out, Patrick. It's the only problem with the moderators' names on the screen. It's because they're in dark blue, they're very hard to see. Time's that due out? What time's it due out? No. 6:49. Okay. So we also have the EasyJet A320neo that's due out in the next 5 or 10 minutes as well. That's in the Neo livery. He's going out to Belfast. In competition with Aer Lingus. Sam's Planes and Trains says that information is incorrect. Yeah, I must admit I've not heard of that one. It's yeah, it's a shame they pulled out of here. It used to be nice to see the British Airways is in. It looks like the next departure is going to be this Ryanair. Sarah Jane's on a night shift and she's going to have to go back to her patient. No problem at all. Thanks for calling in. Hopefully see you again soon. Hamish, that's very kind, thank you. Luke Nash, hello to you. Oh my goodness. Sarah Jane, thank you so much. 10 gifted memberships, wow. Sarah, that's really kind, thank you. Much appreciated. So guys, if you get a membership, if your name goes green, please give Sarah Jane a big thank you. Really kind. Wow. That's going to open us up to making a few more emojis as well. Do keep popping little emojis on, so feel free to use them. Yeah, so that's fantastic. Thank you, Sarah. And enjoy the rest of your shift. Rainer, good evening. Nice to have you with us again. He's got his beer emojis out. Okay, here it comes. This is the 737 MAX. I think this is actually the first time I've seen this one. It's normally been Fox Sierra that's been in and out just lately. So this is Fox Victor. So there's a few more green names in the chat now. Yeah, so thanks, Sarah. Very, very kind. We've got the EasyJet pushing back now as well. I can just see the tail behind the tower. And also, on the end of the stream last night, did anybody see the fox? Just right at the very end of the stream, running across the runway, as a Ryanair was coming towards it as well. That was interesting. I think that's the second time we've actually seen that fox on a stream. Aviation 23, hello to you. 10 days until Fuerteventura, can't be bad. Ian Meadows gifting a membership as well. Thank you so much, Ian. Wow. That's really kind. Thank you, Ian. So yeah, whoever gets that one, big thank you to Ian. Pardon? Rob H was gifted a membership by Ian Meadows. So Rob, give him a big like, big thanks, big high five emoji. And thank you, Ian, that's nice. It's really kind, thank you. Alan Hargreaves, hello. Miss Wolves 13, good evening. Red Hill 79, hello to you. I have never seen a tail strike here, I must admit. I'm sure there's probably been one. I've seen a wing strike. Oh, Challenger 604, I think it was once, landed here on runway 14 and caught a gust of wind and it actually caught the wing right on the runway. I think there was a video of that because it made the television. Yeah. Just looking on flight radar, we've got the whiz, it's about 10 maybe 15 minutes out now. And another Aer Lingus as well, about the same distance out. Ashton Pope, hello, and Farang Travels, hello to you. Richard Jones says, where is Coningsby in relation to here? Probably about an hour's drive down to the southeast. You'd have to zip across the M62 and then down the M1, I think. Never actually been. Coningsby is what we were thinking of earlier, next one. Philip Armand, hello. Okay, so we've got the EasyJet taxiing out now. It's nice to see we don't get many A320 Neos in this airport. Still hear all the guns popping away in the background. Hatter 57, hello. Red Hill 79, curious as to why it's called Leeds Bradford. Basically because it's on top of the hill between the two cities, really. It's about the same distance to either city. Ah, he's taking it short. Wow, he must be very light. I have never seen an A320 take it from that intersection, ever. This is a first. Has anybody else ever seen this before? He must be light. Let's see how long he rolls then. Oh wow, he's up at... Loads of room left. Incredible. Awesome. He's climbing away quite rapidly. Anybody know what the flight time is across to Belfast in a jet aircraft? I wonder what the difference is between the ATR and the A320 in time-wise. A few go-along emojis in the chat. I think, did I add that one last night, Tom? Yeah, I did. Half asleep just before I went to bed. So yeah, I'll try and add a few more tonight. Right. So next on the approach is Aer Lingus. He's just actually turning on to finals now, so he'll be with us in a minute or two. And then behind that we've got the Wizz. And then a Jet 2, and then a Ryanair. And another Jet 2. All within the next half an hour. Still limited on battery life, I'm afraid, because of the power pack. Due to arrive on Friday, it says, so hopefully we should be able to do a few longer streams after Friday. Fingers crossed. Alexandra says the EasyJet can get across to Belfast in 33 minutes. Wow. We can't even get home in that time. Jonathan Earnshaw, very good evening to you. Welcome along. You've just missed the EasyJet takeoff. The first aircraft I've ever seen, well, the first A320 I've ever seen take it from the intersection. And it was up in loads of time. Ooh, we've got a big patch of blue right above us. No overflights. There's that. Is that the Aer Lingus over there? What's that? Over there. What is it? Is it? It must be. It's gone into that cloud now, but it looked like it was on your thing. It looked like it were over there. It is. Yeah, so I stand corrected. The Aer Lingus is not on finals at the moment. It's just we've just seen it disappearing off to the south. So it must be going a long way around. I wonder if the Whiz is going to sneak in before him. I think the Whiz might sneak in before him, looking at that. I was going to say this time last week we had a 747 come over about this time. So we'll keep his eyes on the skies and see if it comes again. Oh, was it Monday? Ah, yeah, it was Monday, wasn't it? Oh. Well, we'll keep looking up anyway. Sam's Planes and Trains is back with us. Welcome back, Sam. John Bell, hello to you. Sue Lawson, hello, good evening. John Bell says, when do Jet2 start flying the new Airbuses out of Leeds? Absolutely no idea. I know the first one's in Manchester at the moment. So, yeah, I think they'll eventually replace the 300 series 737s, I would imagine. And the 75s. I know they've got a heck of a lot on order. Talking of Jet2, I think Manchester took an A330 that's for Jet2 in for the summer today, I think it was. Top of my head, what was the name? Was it World Fly or World Air or something like that? Pardon? Oh my goodness, Jonathan Earnshaw, thank you so much. Gifting 5 memberships. I've had a lot of memberships gifted tonight. Thank you, Jonathan, that's really kind. Wow, Really is appreciated. The support we're getting is just mind-blowing, so thank you very much. So yeah, again guys, if you get a membership, please give Jonathan a big thank you. Tom, we've got a whiz on approach. On approach? On approach. Can't speak. World to fly, says Sue Lawson, an A330. I think it came in today. Yeah, because 2 aircraft on approach. You can just see the light behind the whiz. I think that's the Aer Lingus. I can also hear a propeller aircraft up to the north of us. I can't see anything at the moment. Oh, there it goes. That's only a small one. So here comes the whiz, A321. Nice landing, no dramas today. Come on, go along. Let it roll. Very nice, I do like the whizzes. Well, Doncaster's loss was Leeds' gain. See, there was pictures of them taking the approach lights down at Doncaster the other day as well, so really can't see that reopening. Jason Suresh, hello to you. Abu in the chat, hello Abu, how are you doing, pal? Cameron Lee, hello to you, welcome to the channel. And Jane Cook, hello to you, very good evening. Down in Cornwall, used to live in Bingley. And yeah, we go off live as often as we can, really. We've been making the most of it lately with the drier evenings, so we've done quite a lot. But yeah, if it's raining, I'm afraid, no. We're not playing ball in the rain. Although sometimes we do a stream from the car when it's raining, but they're few and far between. Is this the Dublin one? Oh. Yeah, it is. Well, this is Aer Lingus from Dublin. Yeah, some more green names in the chat, so yeah, give Jonathan a big thank you for them. I can't believe Marjolaine's not been gifted a membership yet. It's, no, she's not. She's not green. Can moderators not be no? How is she? Oh, do they still show blue? The moderators, how do you know? How do you know then? Ah, so she... Ah, sorry, Marjolaine. It's just me not knowing how to use the computer. Hey, what rhymes with Nick? Thick. Yeah. Cheers for that, Sam. I get it now. I get it now. Didn't 5 minutes ago. Tom's laughing at me. 9 Yeah, Papa Kilo's saying the same as you, Tom. We have a little light aircraft touching down. And that is our based Cessna that took off earlier. Golf Bravo Alpha Echo Oscar. Yo Gibbo, hello to you. Flying out to Lanzarote on Thursday. Oh wow. Jealous. Jealous. We've been to Lanzarote quite a few times. We always stay in the Beatrice Hotel right next to the airport. So I've got the Aer Lingus taxiing out now. This will be the one to Belfast. I wonder if he'll take it short as well. Braylon Hart, hello. Face Cloud, hello to you. Midnight Star, hello and welcome along. Braylon says, what kind of plane is that? That is an ATR 72, if we're talking about the Aer Lingus. We have an overflight, Tom, coming straight at us. That's actually the British Airways up to Newcastle. And A320, Golf Tango Tango Oscar Bravo. Okay, here comes the Aer Lingus. So he didn't take it short, he did do the backtrack. Some beautiful evening light now. Look at this. This is what they call the golden hour.
Ryanair turning finals from England.
So next to land is the Ryanair. This is the second max of the stream this evening. This is the based one. It's EIIFS Fox Sierra. Coming in from Ibiza, my friend at work has just come back from Ibiza with a lovely tan, so it must be nice and warm down there. And Patrick, how's the work experience going over at Coney Park? Have you got to go up in that helicopter yet? Another nice landing. Nice and smooth, there's no wind tonight. Stop that nice and quick. Look at the light. Wow, beautiful. So the turn-off he's just gone onto there is taxiway Alpha. Infinity Candy Floss, hello. It's Bravo Golf. So next to land is Jet 2. This is coming from Arrecife, Lanzarote. This is an 800 series. And it's Bravo Golf. This is the one until recently I had not seen. I couldn't find it anywhere. It was the only one I needed. This is in the blue and white, the holiday colour scheme. Come on, go along. Well, it's gone longer than the Ryanair. Rachel Rhodes, hello to you. Very good evening. Tony Coles, hello. Daniel Gibson, not sure I've said hello to you, but good evening. Yeah, Rachel Rhodes, new name in the chat. Warm welcome. I'm going to keep my eyes open for the Fox again this evening. It was about this time last night when he was out on manoeuvres. Richard Jones says, is the 382 big for here? Definitely. Yes, I think it'd go a bit further than the TriStar went that time. And saying that, Tom's done it on the flight simulator quite easily. Yep, he says. How much runway did you have to spare?
Quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, but did you have your payload set to 0 and no fuel and... Yep. What's that there? Is it a bird? Checker's coming towards it. What is it? That's birds. That's not his normal horn, is it? And did anybody see the Northern Lights last night? Must admit, I went out around about midnight and had a look. Couldn't see anything. Papa Kilo says, is Tom a flight simmer? Yeah. Are you a flight simmer?
I do a bit.
He does a bit. He does a bit. Usually when I'm wanting to watch something on TV. Yeah. Patrick says, when's the checker guy emoji? Right, that is tonight's job then, Patrick. I'll try and make one up tonight. We do need a checker emoji because he's here every time we come up and down that runway, chasing the birds. Oh, blimey, we're on 99 likes. Wow, thanks guys. Appreciated. Oh, her flick. Good evening. Sees them every night. Crossing, where does it say it is? Sweden. Wow. I work with a man that spent many years in Sweden, and he says it was a fantastic place. Oh, we've hit 100 likes. Thank you, guys. Leeds Bradford live, hello to you. Ah, good joke, Abu. I had a stair lift fitted yesterday and it's driving me up the wall. Very good. Blick Fang, hello to you. It's got some lovely light at the moment. What are you showing me, Tom? Jet 2, where's he coming from? Is that coming here? Yeah, now. So we've got the Jet 2 from Gran Canaria about 2 minutes out. He's just about to turn onto a long final. And also behind this jet too we have a Ryanair coming, and that's one of the Polish registered ones. SPRSI. That should be about 10 minutes out. Blick says hello. Shame there's no overflights coming over. We've got a massive patch of blue sky right above us. Martin, it looks worse further away. I don't think we're going to get any rain tonight. Now I've said that, you know what's going to happen. Yeah, that light, wow. The golden hour. Abu says something's being cleared for pushback. Could be the Aer Lingus, that's due out any time. Yeah, my mum says 10 degrees here. It's been a nice day here, but it's been cold. I know this morning I had to scrape the ice off my car windscreen again. Papa Kilo's put the fox emoji in. I'm keeping my eye out for him. Nick's Airliners, very good evening to you. Farang Travels with the big thumbs up, thank you. Can't actually see any tails pushing back yet. Oh yeah, coming from the... ooh. Yeah, the wind has shifted around a little bit. Looks to be coming from the northeast. It's very light. So the Jet 2 is on finals. You can see its lights in the distance. And again, we've had no biz jets. Not doing very well with the biz jets just lately. There has been a few today. There was a nice Swedish Citation 680 in earlier, mid-afternoon. I think Danny on Yorkshire Spotters will have all them wrote down on his website. Alex says of an EasyJet coming OTT. Looking, Alex. I think there's a few clouds rolled over now. Typical. There's some black skies rolling in, isn't there? Somebody's honking. Come on, let's have one go along. I think this might go a little bit longer. Yeah, this is a long one. Hit the brakes. Wow, that's really long. Wow. Still had his reverses on as he crossed the piano keys there. Bravo Charlie, the registration on that one. Looking at the windsock, there could have been a slight backwind to that landing, hence it were quite a long one. He did look to be coming in quite fast when he touched down. He's going to have to wait there, I think, because the Ryanair's now on finals as well. Unless he's really quick. Oh yeah, he's going for it. And Tom's letting me have a go with the camera. This is the first time tonight I've actually had a go with the camera. So, big thumbs up for Tom. It's been much easier for me tonight than last night. The Aer Lingus is now showing on flight radar as well. In fact, he's pushing back as we speak. Wadders, hello to you. And Papa Kilo, yeah, I think he had a good time. Chris, big hello to you. Who's necking in the grass? Is somebody necking in the grass? Well, this is Ryanair from Warsaw. Is he going to go along as well? Do tend to stamp on the brakes to a right. Blimey, look at that. He's not going long. Jonathan Earnshaw says fish and chips for tea tonight. I must admit we've not had any tea yet. That's not sure. What do you fancy, Tom? I do always end up having a very late tea. Yeah. I must admit we'd sometimes call it Mackie D's. Tends to be rather convenient, does Mackie D's. It's just on the way home. A bit too convenient sometimes. So this is Aer Lingus to Dublin. How is he going to backtrack? No, he's not. All yours, Tom, you're better. Mew. Climbing away into the evening sun. Alex says the flight time across to Dublin 50 minutes in the ATR. So how are we doing on battery life, Tom? Ooh. What time's the whiz due out? 20 minutes. Ooh, we might just get the whiz taken off with the battery life we've got left. It's going to be a tight one. Why? Sonic Reds. You sure? Is it? Ah, so runway changed to runway 14. Well, if we do have enough battery life for the whiz, that's going to be good for us. I'm going to have to put my coat on now because I'm starting to shiver. It's cold. Yeah, it's about time we got a southerly wind coming up from the Sahara. Would be nice. It looks like we've got a little gap in the traffic. A good time to put the kettle on. Well, that's only just come in, so that can't possibly go at that time. That's wrong. Oh, right. 10 minutes. The flight radar has the whiz departing in 10 minutes time, so let's hope that's right. Samilton Adventures, hello and good evening to you. Alexandra Wood says we need a prop emoji as well. That's a good idea. Yes, that's a good idea. So we need a checker and a prop, Tom. Tom says we need a KLM tail as well. Yeah, that's... Maybe a whiz, because we've got a lot of whizzes now, don't we? And we do try and tend to come to see the whizzes. Sean Marshall, hello, says the whiz is pinging on the ground already. That's good news. And it's pushing back now as well, so that's good, that's excellent. Yeah. It's nice to see the A320 last night in the old colour scheme. Where's it gone? Andrew James, hello. Melissa Jackson Bailey, good evening to you. Where's the whiz gone? Claudia, very good evening to you. It sounds like the whiz is starting to taxi now. And hear him revving his engines up. Here he comes. So this is outbound to Rockalaw. Oh, it's beautiful light, is it? Turn and burn, here we go. Oh, he's rotated early. Wow. Oh, he's up and away. Have you spotted, Tom? There's one coming in. Oh, there's a little police aeroplane landing. Flight deck 737, hello to you. descent, Tom, so that's going to be about it. Next few minutes. Just get that.
Your camera alright, yeah? But
Patrick's has a police plane sticker emoji as well. Lots of ideas. So next to land, he's just swinging onto about a 7-mile final now. I can just see him in the distance. And this is a Ryanair. Just a normal 800 series. Echo Victor Echo, the registration. And this will be it from us because the battery's about to die. So after this landing, we'll pack up. It seems to have been a bit busier tonight. Which evening were it last week when it were really busy? Were it Wednesday? Yeah. Luca D, hello to you. Oh, blooming heck, Leeds losing already. I think Leeds are going down. Yeah, we'll swing the camera around in a few minutes when this Ryanair gets a bit closer. It's still quite a long way out. See in the chat somebody's put there's a glitter air up high in about 5 minutes, but it's pretty much totally cloudy now, which is a shame. There's just the odd gap here and there. You're swinging it round for this right now, Tom. Yeah, we've got literally a few minutes left on the battery anyway, so this will be the last one. Roy J. Orlemans, a very good evening. Sorry, Roy, but we're just about to pack up. This is the last one, I'm afraid. I'll just have a look on flight radar and see how close that 747 is, because we do have a little blue gap just above us, so if it's going to come through there, we'll try and hang on to the last second. It says the goal was disallowed and it's still 0-0 at Leeds. Still think they're going down. Tom's fingers are freezing. Put your gloves on, kiddo. Just have a look, see where that 747 is, right quick. Oh, blimey, it's really close, right. Okay. We might get a chance at seeing this. Seen? Yes, yes. Right, I'll keep my eyes open for it and then you point the camera. Okay, this 747 should be coming over any second. We do have a little blue gap. A very little blue gap, but we might get it. You get ready to pounce because you've only got a few seconds between that gap. We've missed it, it's going over. It's going over. We've missed it, guys, somehow. It's snuck through. It's behind the clouds. I can hear it. And that is not going to come back out of the clouds, I'm afraid. That's a shame. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. Might get it there if it in a few seconds. Just, you never know. How did we miss that? Must have gone through that gap. Before we go, we'll just show you the sunset in these clouds. Just, you want to do it? I might actually get it in that gap in a second if you just... So while we're looking at that, I will say the goodbyes because the battery's about to die. So yeah, thank you for everybody watching. Thank you for the memberships. Really, really kind. And hope you've enjoyed it. Next stream will be one evening this week. Not too sure when, but we'll let you know. We'll schedule a stream. So yeah, guys, thanks for everything. Thanks for the mods for doing what you do. You're all amazing. There's a new few subscribers as well, so welcome along and thank you. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Cheerio, guys. Bye. How did we miss that? That can't have been trailing, can it?